and welcome to in-depth tutorial on understanding the form and content of demand under URDG 758. If you are dealing with international trade finance, bank guarantees or demand guarantees, this video is for you. So let's get started. Now, what is a complying demand? First, let's define a complying demand. Under URDG 758, a complying demand must meet three key criteria. First one, it must conform to the terms and conditions of the guarantee. Second, it must follow the applicable rules under URDG 758. Third and final, if there is no specific provision in the guarantee or rules, it must adhere to international standard guarantee practice. A complying demand ensures that the guarantor has a clear and legitimate request for payment. If a demand does not meet these requirements, the guarantor may reject it. Article 15 to 18 of URDG 758 set out the requirements for demands for payment. Additionally, Article 23 addresses extend or pay demands, which we will discuss in our later videos. Now, what are the essential components of a complying demand? A complying demand must satisfy specific requirements to be valid. According to ISDGP, the following conditions must be met. First one, it must be an original and signed document. A demand must be signed by the beneficiary or a person who has established their authority to act as a beneficiary's agent. Second, it must be dated correctly. The date must be on or after the date when the beneficiary has become entitled to present the demand, as per Article 4C. It must include a statement as required under Article 15A or 15B unless excluded. If required, the demand must include a statement confirming that the applicant is in breach of its obligations. Fourth, it must indicate the amount claimed. That means the amount should be clear and precise. One of the most important elements of a complying demand is the statement of breach, which is required under Article 15A. But why is this necessary? The statement of breach balances the right of the beneficiary and the applicant. The beneficiary must state in what way the applicant has breached their obligation, but they do not have to prove the breach. This prevents unjustified demands while ensuring the demand guarantee remains independent of the underlying contract. Now, how to draft a statement of breach? Here are some examples of statement of breach that comply with Article 15A. Example, the applicant has failed to make payment under contract number 123 as per the agreed terms. Therefore, we hereby demand payment of USD 10,000 under guarantee number ABC. Or, we hereby certify that the applicant has not fulfilled his obligations related to project XYZ. As a result, we demand payment of the guaranteed amount. Now, some parties prefer to exclude the requirement for a statement of breach. URDG 758 Article 15C allows this if guarantee explicitly state that the statement is not required. For example, a guarantee may include the following clause, like the supporting statement under Article 15A is excluded. This means the beneficiary does not have to include a statement of breach when making a demand. Now let's see the additional key provisions related to demand guarantees. First one, informing the instructing party. Under Article 16, the guarantor must inform the instructing party or the counter guarantor as soon as the demand is made. This ensures transparency in the process. Partial and multiple demands. Article 17 allows for multiple demands or partial demands unless specifically prohibited in the guarantee. This means a beneficiary can make multiple claims up to the full amount of the guarantee. Key rules under Article 17 are: a single demand can be made for less than the full guarantee amount. Same way, multiple demands can be made unless the guarantee prohibits it. Also, if the guarantee states that only one demand is allowed and that demand is rejected, the beneficiary can submit another demand before the guarantee expires. Finally, a demand exceeding the guarantee amount is considered non-complying and must be rejected. Now, if a demand is rejected due to non-compliance, the beneficiary can submit a corrected demand before the guarantee expires. However, the correction does not extend the validity period of the guarantee. If a corrected demand is submitted, the guarantor has 5 business days to review it, as per Article 20A. Now let's see the best practices for drafting a demand and the common mistakes to avoid. Missing or incorrect signatures. Always ensure the demand is signed by the beneficiary or an authorized agent. Second, incorrect dates. The demand must be dated on or after the beneficiary's entitlement date. Third, lack of required statement of breach. If a statement of breach is not excluded, this statement must clearly state the applicant's breach. Fourth, amount discrepancies. Ensure the amount in the demand matches with the supporting documents. Now, to ensure your demand is processed smoothly, carefully review the guarantee's term before preparing demand. Double check all required documents before submission. If making a counter guarantee demand, ensure compliance with both the original guarantee and the counter guarantee terms. Remember to keep communication open with the guarantor to resolve any issues promptly. To summarize, a complaint demand must adhere to the terms of the guarantee, include all necessary documents, and, unless excluded, contain a clear statement of breach. Understanding these requirements under URDG 758 ensures smooth and successful demand processing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on trade finance and demand guarantees. See you in the next video.